Welcome to 40's Impact Series, where we speak to founders and CEOs who shine a light on their companies out there using technology to solve climate issues and in general doing good things in the world. Today I'm here with Camilla Enge, who's a CAO of Refarmed. It's a pleasure to have you here today, Camilla. Thanks for taking the time. Of course, if you could give us a brief introduction to yourself there.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, I am a founder and CEO in Refarmed, and we work with what we call custom integrated vertical farming, which means we grow leafy greens at the premises of our customers, basically.
Okay, brilliant. Yeah, I've read a bit about what you guys are doing, and we've obviously spoken before. It's very, very interesting indeed. If you could tell us a climate issue that you're looking to tackle at Refarmed in a bit more detail.
Yeah, so we're going for the big one, which is the global food supply chain, which has very big emissions. It actually is accountable for 1/3 of the global emissions.
Wow.
So yeah, so that's a really, really big one. And within that, 5.4% of the food chain emissions, they go to packaging.
Right, okay.
And 5% of that comes from refrigeration, which is also a product of all this transportation, cold storage we have on the way. So often we don't really remember that bit when we talk about long food supply chains. We just think very much about transportation, but the cooling bit of it is actually quite a big part as well. It's 5%.
Oh, right. So that often gets overlooked, you'd say.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Well, that's good that you're looking to help that as well and tackle those issues. What would you say, Refarmed's solution to the problem is then overall?
Yeah, well, it's a decentralized vertical farming solution where, as I said in the beginning, we produce the food where it's actually being consumed at our customers itself, or where it's being prepared. So right now we're working with catering, which is the biggest market for leafy greens.
Yeah.
And our first farm just outside Copenhagen, we actually literally have 5 steps from the farm to the lift that brings the food upstairs. So that means what we harvest in the afternoon, the kitchen staff finds 3 o'clock in the morning. At 10 o'clock, it's out in 200 companies in the greater Copenhagen area. So there's no transportation, just like 5 steps on foot, and there's no packaging, and there's no cold storage on the way as well.
Brilliant, yeah, that's good.
We did a complete life cycle analysis on the products that we eliminate, and it is actually so for every kilo that we harvest, we save the planet for 1.9 kilos of CO2. So that's how, because we've gone strategically for products that are flown in by plane. So a lot of herbs in Europe come from the African countries by plane, typically to Germany, where they're distributed on to the European countries.
Okay, interesting, brilliant. That's really good what you guys are doing there. It's impressive, very good. What would you say then the overall mission and vision is for Refarmed, and maybe where you see yourself in the next 3 to 5 years?
Yeah, so our overall vision is really to recreate this global food supply system and create a regenerative system that produces the food we need where we need it. So 1/3 of the food we have that we produce on this planet just goes in the bin anyway. We have plenty of resources for all people to live really well on this very abundant planet. But somehow, for some reason, we're just not really distributing things very well. So that is our overall vision, to produce the food we need where we need it. And in 5 years' time, we will have many farms and work with a much wider variety of products, not just leafy greens, and get more into the imported crops as well. Yeah.
Good. That's good. It's good to very ambitious, and I really bought into what you guys are looking to do. It's crazy that there's so much food that is wasted, 1/3, and it's heartbreaking to hear, isn't it? Really, it really is. But
if you look at the new climate report from UN, we see we're quite in a hurry as well. So ambition is what is needed here from everyone, basically.
Couldn't agree more. Well, I wish you the best of luck in achieving those goals. Hopefully we can have you on as a guest in a future video series, looking back at this, and with a smile on our faces, and see the progress that you've made.
Thank you.
No worries. Thanks for your time. You take care.
You too. Bye.